said, it's about leaner operations. But the key bit is that prospects that we can't close quickly are all too often just seen as part of the past. It's the churn. If you don't want to do business now, I don't want to do business with you, I'll just move on to the next one. There's no real management of those opportunities, and it is so, so wasteful. We're just looking for this low-hanging fruit all the time, the things we can convert quickly, the things we can convert easily. But with good salesmanship, we can convert so much more of it. It's just about having a better process. That's how it works for more people. Most people will attain an opportunity, maybe a meeting at a networking event, someone that's responded to a piece of marketing, and then it's very simple. They'll move very quickly to a point of, are you going to buy or not? And if they're not, it's just churn. I'll just move on to the next one. A much better model is this. This is where companies like PC Consultants and many others in this room, certainly the companies I work with, go. They attain that opportunity, and we'll look a bit more in a minute at how we do that. But they'll maintain contact. And then they'll try and accelerate that. Again, we'll look at that in a moment. If people want to buy, great. If they don't, they just go back through that cycle. Just keep that regular contact. No doesn't mean no, just means no today. We don't want to dismiss it, we can't afford to. And the gratification model is really where it's all gone wrong. The fact is companies typically spend about 10% of the time just trying to engage with a client, paying lip service, trying to take some interest in their business. Most of that is aimed at just qualifying them. What do you want to buy? What's your timescale like? How much have you got to spend? And once they've achieved those simple objectives, it's all then about the pitch. And then from the pitch, it's all about trying to closing the sale, which is typically just countering objection. And that's the old sales model. It doesn't work anymore. It really doesn't work anymore. A better model is this salesmanship model. And what that says is we start off really spending our time just building rapport and trust with people, because ultimately people buy from people. And when we develop that rapport and trust, we start to get a very good understanding of the client's needs and their wants. And we can start to formulate a much better and much more effective response that's tailored to suit the client's need. We can then present that and receive the feedback from the client on how well that's been received, how we may need to amend it. And then from that, the sale becomes more confirmation. It's just a natural progression. You know, when I work with clients, that's how I'm working. I'll take time to understand their needs and wants. You know, it costs nothing for me to go and meet with a company. I have to understand your needs, your objectives, your aims, what you're facing in the business, where you want to be, before I can even say I'm the right person to help you. But in doing that, we build rapport, we build an understanding, we build trust. I get a good understanding of where you want to be, how I may be able to help you to move that forward. And when we get to that stage, what you find is there isn't a point in time where you're saying, fine, can I now have a purchase order? It just naturally evolves and the business flows from it. It works for me and it works with so many of the other businesses I work with, and it works for you. But few really adopt that. They want this immediate gratification all the time. So as a result of that, sales and marketing professionals are now moving away from this gratification model and really focusing more on these principles of salesmanship, which is turning even more contact into customers, which is the whole theme of this event. So